Okay, hi, my name is Tyler. I'm from the US. I came here to do the Panchakarma for the first time. And so I've been into health for about 20 years. 10 years ago, me and my wife opened our own naturopathic clinic. So I know a ton about like therapies and how they go. And so I was kind of interested in coming here and just seeing what was going on in Ayurvedic medicine. And so I got a really good like education, and their approach is just so unique, and like the body treatments are unique to Ayurvedic medicine, and they kind of nourish the body, and then the food kind of nourishes the soul like you wouldn't think it would be like that. And so I feel like they're kind of building your whole body up over 3 weeks. That also is a kind of longer timeline than I'm used to, and I feel like it was perfect. If not, I would have stayed even longer. And so, but I kind of know what I'm looking for. I felt stronger. I felt calmer. I felt more flexible. My digestion was better. And it was just like happening slowly week after week. And so, and also like the whole environment here was kind of decent. Like this is like right by a jungle, but it's not extra humid. There wasn't like tons of mosquitoes. I felt like the staff was like, kind of young, fresh, fun. And so the whole thing was just kind of fun, like it. And I do a lot of health, and I think, it really is hard to make it fun. And then you also leave feeling good, and you meet all of these people that have traveled here, and that's like part of the healing, is just like the community that you meet here, and all of the therapists that are working hard on you, and you have like three people working to give you one massage, and there's just so many different things you're learning and stuff. So I'm very, very satisfied with Panchakarma. I definitely want to do it again. It was, especially here, it was very affordable. I know the industry. Everything was done professionally. I can't say enough good things about the staff. I've just been to a lot of clinics, and so the doctor had plenty of time for me. The staff had plenty of time. Everybody remembered me. I wasn't forgotten. I didn't fall through the cracks. And so, and it's, important when you're going to another country or you're doing a long 3 week cleanse, that you're taken care of. And so I felt well taken care of. And then they added some things in. We went to Kathmandu. We went on a hike. It was just like they kept adding forest bathing in. They would add in, like mandala painting. And so I felt like we were always doing something, and we were never on our phones, and it was just like we were always busy, but it was so pleasant. And I've also been in another immersion clinic where I felt hungry and here there was like plenty of food, and the food was good. And so I feel like the Panchakarma really did come together, piece by piece, week after week. And I'm very, very satisfied with it. Like I said, I feel like I've done everything, and feel like very grateful to be here. And I got everything out of it that I wanted. So namaste.